Hey y'all, welcome into the channel. I hope everybody is having an amazing morning or afternoon. Y'all, I finally got my coffee. I finally got my coffee. Y'all, I had to get some energy out, okay? I feel like that energy would not let me do anything else until I said what I had to say. And that was, I guess, the expression of the soul, okay? So tap into that if you're into it, okay? That's a reading that's going to be posted probably this afternoon. Okay, so anyway, royalty statements. You are leveling up, okay? Hey, they can't put your fire out. I know that's real, okay? Shout out to little baby, okay? They can't put your fire out. Something about his zodiac sign could be very significant. Also, today, you guys, Aries is going direct in Gemini, okay? So the number 999 is very significant because this right here signifies a new cycle, okay? Hold on one second. Yep. Okay. I had to make sure it's 9 energy, and it is 999 energy. Also, a little 777 mixed in there. Okay. Aries is choosing healing. Okay. So it's a vibe where Aries is in Gemini and he's retrograded. But on today, he's going direct. Okay. So I asked the divine, I was like, what is that going to look like? Okay. Aries going direct. All right. In Gemini. Although he's been retro in Gemini. So the divine showed me Aries, and he showed me as the 10 of Wands, okay? He showed me Aries walking, carrying 10 wands on his back, okay? And all of a sudden, he takes these 10 wands and he puts them down, okay? He then climbs this ladder, okay, and he exits the top of the ladder, and at the top of the ladder it's as if he was in like a manhole, okay, or a water hole or something like that. He lifts the cap up off that thing and he comes out, right, and he takes off flying and he just flies away. And that's how it worked. Was he a bird at first? No, he was a man in the 10 of Wands. And then he got light as a feather, and he just flew away. But he was actually a dove, okay? He was a bird, a beautiful white bird. There's also seagull energy here, okay? You may want to look up the spiritual meaning of the seagull, okay? Also the eagle, all right? We saw that this morning in the ride vibe reading. Whatever I named that with the blue car, okay? I posted another one, same thumbnail this morning. Well, I will be. Excuse me. And so, oh, they're like, by now it's posted. Okay, by now it's been posted. Pardon me, y'all. Spiritual belch, okay? So Aries is choosing his healing, and he's like, no more arguing, okay? Because I don't know, those wands, you know, some competitiveness in there, some conflict, all right, some competition. It's like Aries was like, I am done with this shit. I'm not about to do this no more, okay? And the only choice he had, it was like, I either have an option of faith over fear, all right? And basically he said, you know, I'm deciding that if I put these wands down, okay, that's one of my choices. I could put this wand down and I can leap off into faith. Or I can continue to hold all these wands right on my back, and then I can sit in fear. That shit got heavy, right? And so it's like Aries was like, nah, soon as the timer hits, soon as the bell ring, okay, I'm about this mug, okay? I don't want to do this job no more, okay? Somebody could be walking away from a job, all right? It's a vibration like that because he dropped them like, nah, this ain't for me, okay? I'm putting this down, okay? No thanks, all right? And then he's turning into an energy of rest and prayer and meditation, okay? And I feel like in this, a decision has been made, okay? So he had the option to hold them, faith. He had the option, to hold them and live in fear, or he had the option to drop them and live in faith. And it looks like he's choosing faith, okay? So for someone out here, they're finally finding their way home also. Okay, there's that vibe. So the divine was like, it's okay to rest, okay, when you need to. Maybe you're that person that like never takes a nap. You be like feeling guilty if you take a nap. The divine is like, you need to take care of your body, because sometimes I be calling for you. This is your daddy talking, like God, like I be calling for you to take a nap and your ass still be trying to be out there doing this and that. Okay, so that's the thing, all right? If you are hard-headed, okay, and the divine has been telling you to rest, you could be getting physical signs like, okay, I need to rest. My body is tired. Okay, I need to rejuvenate. I need rejuvenation. Rest is one of the best medicines citizens, okay, in the world, okay? And I'm wrong with resting, okay? When you have a rested mind and body, you are able to show up more proficient. Okay, so anyway, the vibe is like you've also transformed. So at the point, let's rewind a little bit back to when Aries climbed out of the manhole and turned into a bird. See, right then there was transformation, and there's an energy where you could be in the energy of having transformed over to more of a feminine energy, and in the energy of goddess Nut. Okay, you could be feeling like very warm on the inside, okay, but maybe you got a little chill sometime, you know. Also a vibe where you could so there could be like a change in your body temperature, a little noticeable changes like that. Okay. And then you're in this star energy, because goddess Nut was the goddess who stretched herself from the east to the west. Okay. And as if she is the night sky. Okay. So you're the crown energy. Something I just tied something together for a later, in a later reading that I have notes for already. Wow. Wow, I don't even know which reading that was. Hold on. I'm going to tell you what day it's supposed to air. I think I'm going to release all of these. I don't want any confusion. I don't want anybody thinking anything except for that God is speaking, okay? And so let me find the crown reading so I can tell you to reference it. There's a reading, and I said you have become the crown. Did I already release that reading? Hold on, y'all. I got notes for readings all the way up to, I have y'all's daily readings and Aquarius's birthday read. Is it Aquarius's birthday read? Yep, that's exactly what it is. So, but I have readings all the way through January 20th already written out, okay? And then Aquarius energy here. So 333, you aligned. I think I need to go ahead and do Aquarius's reading very, very soon, because that energy is already peeping through. Okay, my third eye is itching, or the space between my eyebrows. Okay, basically, that could be a sign for someone. Okay, yeah, because that energy is approaching. Okay, so we're going to be seeing some Leo energy coming through as the representative. Okay, as we meet the energy of Aquarius season. Okay, so I feel like that next read is going to be heavy Leo energy, possibly what's coming up or what's coming out or what's coming next. Okay, anyway, back to this read right here though, but I just made that connection. They just made that make sense for me. So yes, you're definitely the crown. You definitely are the head and not the tail. Okay, and so energies are playing out, and that's another reason sometimes God will be like, look, just take a break, just recharge, just rest. Okay, let's see who this is for while I'm just talking. Although it really holds no relevance, the only relevancy that it holds is the fact like that it could be the energy. Okay, all right, energy for the day, really, because that's, I feel like, what Spirit is wanted to make clear this week. We'll probably go back to doing it the other way next week, but this week they were like, nah, you need to do it this way. I move however God be telling me to. I feel like you do too, viewer. Okay, that's been very successful for you. Continue to do that. Okay, continue to honor that and continue to see God in all that you do. Okay, 8:48 on the clock. Okay, so confirmation. All right, so some energies need to play out. 9:35 a.m. today that I'm recording this. Okay, this is Thursday's read. This is Thursday that I'm actually recording it on too. Okay, 1/12/23. This could be your birthday. Happy birthday if you're in here. What season are we in still, y'all? Is it Capricorn? Capricorn. Happy birthday. Okay. So anyway, back to what I'm trying to say here. Sorry, y'all. This is the flow today. Whatever sign this is that comes out, this is how they act. Okay, because I'm in their energy. Okay, so energies are playing out. God wants you to recharge. Okay, and then I feel Virgo, but I could be wrong. Anyway, maybe Pisces. Well, whatever. Venus energy. Okay, so that's that star. That's the Aquarius energy. So Aquarius birthday read, very significant for you. Be sure you come back and watch it. Okay. Mad they could couldn't get the reaction out of you. Oh, so they could have been pressing buttons yesterday. Okay, they was trying to, they like, let me see which one of these could make them go boom. Okay, tick, 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 boom, dynamite. All right, and it was like a vibe where you was like, look, I'm not having it. Okay, I'm not gonna do it. All right, and we have unplug. Okay, detox, and you could have pulled your energy back. Okay, you could have been like, yeah, nah, y'all got that. Okay, you could have spent some time with Archangel Michael. Okay, receiving some healing, some blue flame energy. Okay, removing the hate magic. All right, I feel like for some of you guys, you're gonna be noticing a noticeable change in your appearance. Okay, I don't know if you're gonna all of a sudden just, I don't know, get that spark, or you're going to have to get that spark. Like, okay, I got to go back to, getting it all together every day, getting all dressed up every day. I feel like more public appearances are going to be happening for you. More socialism is activated. Okay. You could be eating almonds. Okay. And there's a need for you energetically to take a ice bath. Okay. Wash your hair. All right. It's that type of vibe. Okay. I feel like this is going to like activate or ignite further transformation. Okay. They want your light is like, they want, it's luminescent is the vibe. Luminescent. Okay. It's luminescent. Okay. And it's like, it's almost like see-through, like glass. Okay. So anyway, it's Artemis energy again here. So like I said, you could be a very brave spirit. Okay, you could be a hunter. You could enjoy camouflage. Okay, like you like army print. Like I used to love certain prints. Okay, my sister loved army print, and I loved leopard print. Like I loved all things animal print, zebra print. All right, giraffe print. Okay, like I got animal print somewhere and all throughout my house. Like, oh my goodness. Okay, so I feel like you have a heavy animal spirit guide energy around you right now. Like your animal spirit guides are around. Okay, so they could be sending you little messages. Okay, you could be seeing a feather here and there or something like that. Okay, all right. Your enemies, this is the reason I guess that you needed to pull back, is because there was somebody that was upset, right? Because they couldn't get you upset. Okay, you maintained your position. Maybe they were trying to get you to lose your shit or get off your rocker, or like somebody wanted you to cuss their ass smooth out. Okay, like, and you possibly very well are capable of doing that, but it's like that would be an exchange of energy that you would be it's like, no, I feel like you're discerning what you exchange energy with, who you give your energy to. I do feel like you are very direct, and your directness is like a barrier. Okay, it's like, yeah, no, we're not doing that. Like you make it really clear, like we ain't doing it today, we didn't do it on yesterday, we damn sure not gonna do it tomorrow. Okay, it's the vibe where maybe they've been trying, and it's like you just looking at them like, okay, this could be your kids testing your patience. This could be a boss that is trying to micromanage you. This could be an energy where this could be a friend who's just nitpicking. This could be a spouse who's just, in a pissy mood, and it's like they don't like what you cooked, or they don't like, whatever the fuck. Okay, it's something like that. All right, moving on. But you just maybe needed to separate, unplug a little bit, have that alone time, take that spiritual bath, you know what I mean? Close the door, light your candle, put your herbs in the water, whatever you're gonna do, and just have that time. Turn you on some nice soft music. Tell the kids, or either put the kids to bed, you know what I mean, or tell your man, hey, look, it's your night, you know what I mean? Fend for yourself. Okay, you may be telling your kids like, I ain't cooking tonight. Okay, fend for yourself. Figure it out. Okay, you could have told your spouse that. Okay, I did last night. I was like, look, you know where it's at. Go in there and get it. I'm not heating it up. I'm not doing none of that. And blah, 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 blah. Like, I was like, I just want to be by myself tonight. Like, leave me alone. Okay, and so you could be requiring that alone time just to pull back the energy. Okay, I feel like I'm hearing the word hypersensitive. You could be extremely sensitive right now. Like, if you're empathic, like the energy yesterday was like it was hypersensitive. Okay, take it as it resonates. Okay, it was extra. All right, it was extra. Okay, and so you could have felt that extraness. All right, but I feel like you handled it like a pro. Like I said, you normally would have gone off or could have, and you didn't. You resisted that, and you're resisting that. it just took your power back, because that was the enemy's last I feel like last attempt, and it was your last activation that was required. Okay, and it's like you did it correctly. And so for your enemies, what they intended, what they were speaking over you, the dark magic, if that had been sent to you, anything like that, any ill wills and stuff, they've all failed and backfired because you didn't take the bait. Okay, so it like blew up in their face because you didn't respond the way they thought. Okay, somebody could have like called you out, like, come outside, I'm gonna whoop your ass, okay, such and such, such, and blah 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 blah. But they got a gun, and you're like, I'm not, just I didn't want to fight with you in the first place. Just going on, you know what I'm saying? You could have like went out the back door, not making you a coward, just making you, a saver of your damn life, like making you wise. Okay, you could have took the high road, shit. But anyway, now, if y'all take it as resonance, y'all get the point, okay? I'm not saying that you are a punk, you ain't no coward, you ain't scared, you ain't none of that, but it's a vibration of like, you know how to choose your battles, and you know who and who not to give your power away to. I feel like that's something you've mastered, okay? I'm hearing master class, okay? I'm hearing master ass. Take it as it resonates, okay? A day off, all right? You could want to watch, or you could have been watching a Ferris Bueller's Day Off. All right. Something very significant about us returning to the energy of Aphrodite and eternal love. All right. God is removing the energy of like 15 years off of you. Okay. So something occurred 15 years ago. Okay. It was an event from 15 years ago, and it could have left you in that time feeling powerless. Okay. At the hands of someone else. You could have felt like someone took your power. Someone could have taken your essence. Someone could have just really, I feel like either way, they overstepped, okay, some boundaries 15 years ago. And I feel like this energy was wanting to come back up. I feel like for you to look at, for you to assess. It's like once you assessed it, you were like, oh, okay, I see what that was. Yeah, I felt embarrassed in that time. Yeah, I felt like I didn't do enough. Yeah, I felt like I could have done better. I could have shown up better for myself, or I could have defended myself better in this way or that way. And it's a vibration of you acknowledging that, but then also acknowledging like sometimes God will cause you to respond a particular way to protect yourself, right? And so it kind of ties, thank you, Spirit, it ties the whole message together here, because it's basically like God is saying like you've learned and mastered your responses, okay? And your ability to master your responses has in some cases saved your life in one way or another, okay? It could have saved your life, all right? God is like, say that shit, sis. I see it. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay, Ophiuchus energy is very significant for today. I don't know what I said. I said Virgo, and that does give me Virgoian energy. Okay, but Virgoian, more dinosaur. You could be tapping to the dinosaur energy. Okay, you could have been seeing squirrels and acorns. Okay, so God is like, when you revisit that moment, okay, and you look at it from that perspective, like, man, okay, no, I didn't fight back. But you know what? Had I fought back, I might have been murdered. Had I fought back, I might have killed them, and they would have been in jail, or something like that. It's some type of way like that where God caused you to respond the opposite of what your enemies wanted you to. And that very response is what saved your life, right? 911 energy. It saved your life, okay? And so not only did it save your life, but it saved your light, okay? Shout out to you light workers out there, okay? So God says your power from that moment is being returned to you now, as long as you choose to look at it in that way. So I feel like I encourage, or I challenge each of you all to go back 15 years. Look at what harmed you, what hurt you 15 years ago, if there was anything there, if this reading is even resonating, right? And there's a need for you to look at that situation. Realize and acknowledge, first of all, how they say awareness is half the battle. You have to first acknowledge and be aware of the fact that that incident hurt you, okay? Someone could have done earth magic on you, okay? But not necessarily. This is a vibe where you have to realize that, yes, that energy tried to hurt me, but in that space of that energy trying to hurt me, I responded differently, okay? Now, could I have done this and did that and blew up and turned into, whatever, and done that and, really battled them and really showed them who I was? Could I have beat them? Absolutely, right? Sacred marriage is your purpose, to whoop their ass. But this the thing, you whoop them in a different way, okay? You whoop them with your actions and less of your words. You whoop them with your heart. Oh, you whoop them with the lie. You whoop them with your truth as well. And the divine is like, since you've been in battle, look what we have coming out. And we're talking about this Four of Swords, the rest when you need to. Since you've been in battle, the divine is like, you've earned this rest. You've earned this peace even. Okay? You've earned this new cycle. It's like you deserve it. You earned it. You put in the work. Inner strength.